guys, welcome. It is time for what we've been waiting for I'd say, almost a year. In August it would have been a year, but we went for a couple of months. Back in August of 2024, we had the FNAF anniversary week to celebrate 10 years of FNAF. And during that time, there was going to be a collab happening with a game. And there were two contenders that were going to be chosen for it. And, well, at least the ones that people thought that was probably going to happen. One was Fortnite, and the other was Dead by Daylight. Two highly requested games to have a FNAF collab in. And so the night came, and people were wondering which one was it going to be, and it was Dead by Daylight. That was all we got. That was all we got for like ages. We didn't hear anything. We got a little thing saying like, yeah, we're still working on it stuff. There were lots of rumors being said about, is it actually going to be a full-on chapter? Is it just going to be just a cosmetic thing? What's actually happening? But yeah, just recently they announced that Dead by Daylight's turning 9 years old, which is crazy to think about. And in it, they said we're actually going to be revealing the chapter of Five Nights at Freddy's. So they've confirmed that it's a full-on chapter, and it's being announced today. It's not coming out today, but it's being announced, so we're going to see a release date and all that, although I believe a release date has already been leaked, which I think they said it was coming around June. So, yay! That's exciting. I'm trying to think of predictions for what's coming for this chapter. So, killers. I have 3 contenders. One, obviously, is Springtrap. I don't see who else it could be. Springtrap, I think, would be the best pick. He is the villain. He is the killer. He's literally, he's the antagonist. He deserves to be in it. If they wanted to go with someone more modern, someone more, I guess you could say, recognizable within FNAF, especially in the modern times, would be the Mimic. People know the Mimic because of memes and because of Security Breach. And then the third one would be Freddy Fazbear himself. I do think Freddy should be in this in some form, because, you know, he's the main dude. He's our guy. He's the face of FNAF. So, yeah. If they do plan on doing Springtrap as the killer, they could do the core 4 animatronics, so Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, and Chica as the skins, and then maybe have a legendary skin of the Mimic, or maybe even the Puppet, or Golden Freddy. You know, they could do something like that. For survivors, this one is a little bit more challenging because we don't have many humanoid characters in the games. I think they would have to go more based on the movie. So obviously I feel like Mike would have to be one. So they'd have to do Mike from the movie. If they do plan on doing more than one, which I think they're going to bring 2, I think it'd be a bit sad if they only brought in 1. I think the other contender would be Vanessa. Vanessa would be another good pick. We do have a model of her already in the game, so they're really the only 2 adult characters that would be the best, and they could have, I don't know, different outfits maybe. Vanessa could wear a few different outfits. Mike, I don't know what they'd do with him. So, as for a map, I think no less it'd be one of the pizzerias. I said maybe the first games because, you know, it's the first game, but then I thought about it and went, well, that map's really small. They could make it bigger, absolutely, and it'd be like an indoor map and shit, but I don't know. I don't know if they're going to do the pizzeria. Maybe they'll have a merge of all of them that we know of at least, so maybe 1, 2, 3, and 4s maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Or they could maybe base it on the movie pizzeria. But again, that one's also quite small, so I don't know what they plan on doing with a map. Could even be open world, but I think an indoor map with the pizzeria would be way better as a pick. So, yeah, those are my predictions. I'm really excited. I remember when people were begging me to play Dead by Daylight, I said, nope, I'm not touching this until FNAF gets added. And then I got convinced into playing it. And then FNAF gets announced in the same year. I was like, well, I guess it was, I guess I got my calling. This is my moment, you know. So, yeah, I'm glad that Dead by Daylight was the pick. As much as I don't like Fortnite, like, I don't know. Fortnite I just think wouldn't be a great pick for an anniversary week of, like, a horror game, I guess. I don't know. Dead by Daylight is, I feel like, a way better pick for FNAF. Like, it's a horror game. It's a full-on horror game. So, yeah. Ooh, if Springtrap is the pick for the killer, I hope his Mori is, like, stuffing you in a suit. That would be lovely. Like, that'd be so cool. Or some form of stabbing. Maybe stabbing you and putting just the mask on. That'd be cool. I've heard people say that they just want him to say, "I always come back," which, sure, I'll take that. Sure, I'll take that as him running around, because I know some killers speak, so that would be a nice thing for him to say, like, "I always come back," or some other snippet lines. That'd be cool. I don't know who would voice him though if he does talk. It'd be nice if it was Matthew Lillard, because, you know, he's the new voice for Springtrap and William Afton. So that'd be nice. Or I don't know, they could just pick someone else up. I don't really care on that too much. Chase music. Ugh. Lots of people said something from the FNAF movie. So some pick music of that. Not really sure what sort of chase music I could think of for that. As for the lobby music, you know how they have when a new character or like a killer or something comes out, they have a new piece of music that plays in the lobby. People said they want the FNAF movie's intro music, like the one where it showed the 8-bit scene. People said they wanted that, and I thought that'd be an interesting pick. Either they could do it like have it come in, or replicate it and make it like a little cover of it. I don't know, but that'd be nice. Alright, we've got 9.5 minutes to go. I've brought coffee in because
hello.
We always need a second voice to freak out with, as all reactions go. Am I right?
Yeah.
So, when I did this earlier, I did my 3 picks for killer, and then like the survivors that I think could be added, and then what map could be done, and like a Mori. So, give me your 3 main killers that you want. Like, they're not obviously all not going to be in there, but like obviously there'd probably only be 1. But like, what's the 3 that you'd like?
Well, obviously Springtrap.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe Enid.
Ooh,
and maybe like the Mimic as a, you know, I don't know, because he's really popular and stuff like that.
So I said Springtrap, Mimic, or Freddy. So, and if they do Springtrap, they should do the main 4 as skins.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, have Golden Freddy as a freaking legendary or some shit. I don't know.
I mean, that could work.
So, do you think there'll be 1 or 2 survivors?
I don't want 2, but I think there's gonna be 1.
I will be really sad if there's 1, because I think Mike and Vanessa should both be in it.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck else? And obviously they're gonna have to base it on movie forms, which sucks, but oh well. Because they don't really, because there's a full model of Vanessa in the games, but there's not really one for Mike. Technically, there's not a 3D model at least.
Yeah.
There's an 8-bit, but that's all you freaking get.
Yeah, that's all we get.
Yeah. So for maps though, I think I said FNAF 1's building, but then I was like, but that could be too small. So maybe they could merge all of at least the first 4 pizzerias together, like FNAF 1, 2, 3, and 4's.
Yeah.
Obviously,
or they could do the Pizzaplex, maybe?
They could do a Pizzaplex as well, too. Obviously, it has to be an indoor map, like Midwich. So...
Well,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, I can't see myself running around inside.
And maybe have a sort of small outside area, like
Well,
how
if they-
Midwich is anyway.
Yeah, well, if they do a pizzeria, what they could do is do the movies pizzeria and have the car park as the outside.
Yeah.
So the building could be like main.
And see two off in the distance.
Yeah, you could see some little references in the background. What do you think the Mori could be?
Oh, I really want the springlock suits sort of thing.
Oh, so like you get put into a suit and you get spring locked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought of sort of some sort of stuffing, but like maybe not the full suit, maybe just the head.
Maybe. Or so like kind of like pigs, sort of
Yeah.
small Mori.
Yeah, kind of like pigs a little bit. These the devs.
Come in. There's still room.
People are coming in.
Heads at the back there.
Oh wow.
Hi.
If I walked in and the devs of like one of the most popular games waved at me and said hi, I'd probably die.
So release maybe a little rocky.
That person's taking
We
a
are
look at
holding
the
our
person down there taking a photo with a goddamn DS.
Yeah, a little DS.
Still coming next week. Hoping to.
Oh,
many
God.
of The bumps
That
in the
takes
road
me
that
back.
we ran across with this week's release. I think some people here want to hear about Five Nights at Freddy's.
Look at that crowd going nuts.
So we are going to let that happen and bring out Dave and Matt to tell you all about it.
No. Bring
Thank you,
Scott
everybody.
out. I want Scott here too. Please, okay, thank you. They did actually say that they were working very closely with Scott during this chapter, so
Thank fuck for that.
thank fuck. they said they played the games, they watched the movies, like all that shit. They did it all just for this. So respect for behavior for taking this very seriously.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, PAX!
Yo.
What's with your?
Isn't it awesome to
Your
be back
glasses?
here?
It's amazing to be
Are you
back
blind
here.
in one
I
eye?
like
It's
'em.
nice to see you, even though I,
I like
don't
'em,
see you
though.
quite well.
I do.
It's nice to see you in person. Also, hi to everybody.
You look like a short-
watching us.
You look
online.
like a short-haired version of The Witcher.
And shout out to all the cosplayer. I've seen some of them. They're amazing.
Cosplays.
Especially Mr. Unknown somewhere there.
There he is.
Amazing. But I don't see anything. So right.
After.
That's a mood. When you're on stage,
Alright,
you can't
so
see shit.
of course being here is pretty special, and
There's
we're-
bright lights
it's
and shit.
Perfect that we're here to announce and to reveal a little bit more of our top requested,
Top requested.
of all time of the history of Dead by Daylight, the
Uh-huh.
top requested license.
Because we
Yeah,
keep
so
bugging you.
Five Nights at Freddy is our next chapter, as we've said.
Freddy's.
It is one of those
It's-
crazy games. It's such an amazing story. They released about 10 years ago, just like we did. It was one of the
We're
first
older than you,
little
shut up.
Yeah.
indie horror games.
Also
Today
amazing-
it is a gigantic
It's
behemoth
confusing,
of
I
a
would say.
game and universe, actually.
It's a
and we
universe
are
at this point.
thrilled to have
Its own planet.
Five Nights at Freddy's universe finally come into the fog.
Yay.
Woo!
We want some
So, of
references
course,
in the map.
The team has had a blast creating this chapter. It's such an amazing universe to explore. And I just wanted to say really quickly that, we do survey. We survey our community to know what you want.
Wait, we know
licenses
what
and
you
content,
want, do you?
And we listen to it.
Can we have
And,
Jason?
Five Nights at Freddy's has been the top of the list for the longest time. So finally, it's here.
Yep.
So what are we doing with Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah,
What are we
okay,
doing?
So let's start and reveal our new killer.
Yes.
Let's show
Spring
that bad
trap.
boy.
Spring trap. Spring trap. What is this? It's spring traps. Yes. Yes, there he is. There's our beautiful boy. Look at that
Looks
crowd.
so good.
That crowd went nuts. Oh,
Oh,
look
that
at him.
looks so cool.
Yeah. This is who we wanted. They had to. Who else could they have done?
You like that?
Yeah, you like that? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you for
Good
that.
down
So
spring
I
body, to be
guess
fair.
we made the right choice.
Yeah,
it
we
was,
made the
it was
right
obvious
choice.
to us too.
Yeah, it was obvious.
Of course, Springtrap is the ultimate villain of the series,
Mm-hmm.
and for the first time ever, you'll be able to be in the.
You think I might
suit.
start actually playing killer for
Isn't that
once?
amazing? You'll be the killer.
Maybe.
You'll be Springtrap.
I'll be spring
You
trap.
will be known as the animatronic. In
I
the
knew it.
Yes.
I fucking
So,
knew it. They'd be called the
anima-
animatronic.
Today we won't go into the power or the perks.
Aww.
Yeah,
Aww.
we're not revealing a lot, but
But
we'll show some screenshots later, and if you watch closely, you
Later.
might see something very interesting. We're adding on top of the killer, a very interesting survivor and killer mechanic that's quite unique to this
Survivor
chapter.
and killer
that will
mechanic,
appear
okay.
every time you play a Springtrap.
Every
or
time
that you
you
face Springtrap.
What, is he gonna like pull off
So
his
you
head?
might get a clue about this. So obviously, we will reveal more of that in a couple of weeks.
Okay, good.
In another stream.
I'm happy with that.
But I want to say that the power and the perks are really authentic to the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's.
What does he do?
Now,
We're gonna know
one
how
of
he
the other
kills.
ways that we like to bring authenticity to the content that we create is with cosmetics, of course.
Cosmetics,
And
there we
there
go.
are going to be a few really cool ones as we release this, but there's
Yay.
one we absolutely need to talk about today.
They're gonna show one.
A legendary outfit for Springtrap
Yes.
that we will have will be taken directly from the movie,
Oh,
and we're going to show
his
a
movie
little
outfit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
His
I mean,
new. Oh,
yeah,
look at
yeah.
that!
Oh, that's cool.
What? Oh
That's,
my
oh, that is
god!
terrifying.
Oh my god! Beautiful. Beautiful.
So,
Yes.
of course,
Yes.
uh,
It's Matthew Lillard.
you may have noticed on screen there, this is the yellow rabbit from the movie as portrayed by the
You
absolutely
think they asked
talented
Matthew Lillard? Can we
Matthew
use like
Lillard.
your face?
So we,
We have him here.
it's fine, get it out.
Yeah, get it out. We need to release our energy.
Not only are we going to have his pretty face in the game, but
His
he
pretty
was
face.
nice enough to record all the voiceover for the characters.
Yes! Fuck you!
So happy.
Oh, beautiful.
That's exactly what I said when I heard that.
Oh, yes!
Yeah. Hold on a sec.
Hi,
I
Matthew.
do the stupidest thing ever. The way I get into this thing is I do like
You can do it.
an
I believe
ape
in you.
thing. So hold on a sec.
Oh, he has to put on some voices.
Ollie, Ollie, oxen free.
What?
Ollie, Ollie, oxen free.
Huh?
Ready or not, here I come.
Ooh, nice lines. Nice.
He's got to do.
He's got lines.
He's got to do. I
He is
always,
such a cool guy.
I always come back. He's
So
got to do
as
that
you've
one.
seen,
Should do
there
that for
is
the
no
Maury.
survivor in this chapter.
Yeah, that too.
But yeah, but
But what?
there is a map.
There is a map. Let's.
Ooh.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
We couldn't do this without, of course, the iconic location
Yep.
of Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria.
Okay, but which one though? This is what I want to know. Okay, yep,
Oh, yeah.
movie. Thought so.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Me and obvious.
Beautiful. Look how on point it is as well.
Yeah.
So we took inspiration from the first game, so
Okay.
most of it.
Oh,
Uh,
so they mixed it. Hey, there's the robots in the background. You can see them.
So instead of looking
Oh,
at it
that's
through
cool.
camera, you're actually going to walk in it.
So I guess they're gonna
and,
merge the
it's
movie and
filled
the
with
game
Easter
together, I
eggs,
guess.
surprises,
Yeah.
and of course
Look at
jump
them!
scares.
Wow! Look at that.
So cool.
And there's also one
Oh.
fantastic. Oh well, I'll let you
how good they
react to this a little bit more. I think
Don't go into the pit.
There's a pig.
Don't go in the pit.
it is cool. It's
Where's Foxy?
an
I
awesome
wanna
map.
see
The
Foxy.
team did great.
Where's our boy?
Can't wait for you to play into it. So there's also something very, very cool, a quality of life feature that we're adding with this chapter.
Okay.
We will have a separate queue where you'll be able to go exclusively in this map.
Beautiful. Yes. Yes. Fuck every
And
other
that's
map.
something that's going to be present for every upcoming map
No,
in the
fuck that.
future
No.
also.
Just
yeah,
for FNAF.
let us know if you actually like the feature,
Yeah,
and that's what
just for
we'll do.
FNAF.
All right.
Do it. Everyone says do it.
I mean, if everybody hates it, we'll take it out, but
No.
Don't do that.
we try to listen, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
What else?
What else?
Well, I think we're actually out of time on this one, so it's okay.
Oh.
There's going to be a big stream. Also, you should know, especially there might be a few people here who are big fans of Five Nights at Freddy that do not know Dead by Daylight so well yet. So go check out our socials.
Go check out our Dead by
newsletter.
Daylight. Just play our
We will be
game.
teasing quite a lot and giving a lot more information in the weeks leading up to the actual
Fuck yeah.
release. So right now, Dave and I will scoot.
All right. Well,
Dave
that's
will
it.
be back later.
I
don't
do want to.
worry.
I would love to look
Yeah.
at the collections,
And
but
right now we'll leave the
I'm
room
not too
to
worried.
Rose and Eric to take you through some of the
Thank
really cool
you.
collections coming this year.
All right. Bye. I wouldn't,
Yeah.
I thought it was just gonna be the mask, but nope. They pulled the head. They pulled the head off. They pulled the head off. I didn't expect that. It looks really
cool.
good, and the lobby, can I point out, is beautiful. Like, you can see there's some, actually you can see some balloons with Freddy's face on them. There's the anniversary thingy. So that looks like it's coming back, so yay. That looks good. I'm kind of sad that we're not getting a survivor, but it's okay. Well, we might still, who knows, but they might be still keeping some secrets, but I'm glad that they picked the right one that we wanted. This is who we wanted.
Yeah.
So, they're like, I think we picked right. Yes, you did. Good job. Good job.
Mhm.
I'm very interested with some of these cosmetics they have as well. If they're going to do the robots still, are they going to do the others, or are they going to do maybe different skins of Springtrap? Maybe
like Enid.
Enid.
Maybe Enid.
Or like the Mimic, purple guy. Like have a full-on purple guy just running around. Alright, well yeah, this has been a beautiful chapter. This is good. I'm a little disappointed that we don't have a survivor, but it's alright. I'll take it. I will take this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got what we wanted. This is who we wanted, so good job. Good job, guys. So yeah, I'll definitely be recording the or live streaming, one of the two. I'll definitely be doing the live stream for Springtrap to see his perks and all that sort of stuff, so that'll be interesting to see. And yeah, other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. So yeah, catches!